I can't speak for Paige or for Martin or for anybody else, but personally, I don't have anything against you. I really don't. But as long as you keep trying to get away with sneaky, shady shit and just do and say things that just all around are not fucking okay and are unacceptable to the community as a whole, you're gonna continue to get a negative response in return. That's just common sense. You can call it whatever you want, you can try and twist it and turn it and make yourself the victim or what the fuck ever, but no one is buying it anymore. And I think you know that, and I think you're kind of freaking the fuck out about it, to be honest. You seem like you're grasping for any straws that you can find to try and get your name out there and stay relevant. And you're gonna be faced with two options. Either own up to your shit and apologize for it, or you're gonna cross that line that cannot be uncrossed, and you're gonna get yourself into something that you can't get yourself out of, and you're gonna really end up screwing yourself over at that point.
So the grand finale, it's a culmination of, it's when everything hits the fan. It's when all of the lies, all of the cheating, all of the deception, all of the truth, actually I shouldn't say all of it because you'll never know. The odds are you will never know the full truth. A good chunk of the truth, enough of the truth, comes to the surface that is just absolutely crazy. Again, I kind of refer to this as the lifetime TV movie part of the relationship. When you're going through it, and even people that are watching you go through this, they're thinking, this doesn't happen to people. Like, this is so crazy. What is really going on here? Especially if you're dating or you're in a relationship with a covert narcissist who's incredibly charming. People probably really like them. They probably really trust them. So they're probably going to think that you're exaggerating, or they're going to find it really hard to believe that this is really indeed happening. The difference with the grand finale is they know that the gig is up. Something major has happened, and the mask hasn't just slipped, it's completely fallen off. So now they're really not trying to do damage control anymore. You're seeing them in all of their horrible glory. You're seeing that lack of remorse, that lack of empathy, the lying, the cheating, the stealing, all of it all at once. It's almost like looking straight into the sun. It's like just too much. It's too unreal. Victims, there's other things that go along with this. There's oftentimes a smear campaign, which is always common in a narcissistic relationship cycle. It allows them to maintain their social status. It allows them to maintain their public identity, especially if you're with a covert narcissist who's incredibly charming. They're banking on that public identity. That's how they're getting their ego fed. They get their ego fed from coming across as this amazing human being. If that goes away, then they are pushed into a corner and they become very erratic. They become very unpredictable. Victims are at the greatest risk of danger when they go to leave. I always encourage people to just really hope for the best, but plan for the worst when it comes to a narcissist, because you just don't know what they are capable of. You really, really, really don't.